Hi, I'm Matt Eaton from Gardner Tackle. Today you join me in session where we're going to be going through Gardner's range of GTN carp fishing landing nets. I'm going to get myself set up and then we'll go through each model and show you what benefits each one's got. I'm going to start off with the landing net that I use for the vast majority of my fishing, and that is our flagship model. That's the GTN Plus. Several reasons I really like this net. First off, being the mesh, really super soft, and it's nice and deep, which means that should I be fishing off a platform or where the bank's quite high off the water, I can still leave a fish retained in there for a short while I get my camera kit ready, with it still, perfectly covered in water. The other thing about the net I really like is the handle. It comes in two parts, so it breaks in half, so you can just use the top section if you're going to land a fish from a boat. A lot more easy to wield a short handle than it is a long one. Both sections have got Japanese shrink rubber at the base, so it enables you to grip whether you're using it at full length or at half length. The handle is also extremely stiff, which is a really nice thing. When you lift the handle up, because it's so rigid, the mesh follows straight afterwards, whereas with some other nets that I've used in the past, they've got a little bit more flex in them, so the net comes up a couple of seconds after. It might not seem such a big thing, but it can make a very big difference if a fish makes a lunge right at the last second. Moving right up to the top of the handle, we've got the spreader block. Now it's very, very small, very understated, black aluminium, looks really nice, and it comes complete with a net float, and the whole lot retails at £105. And moving on to the other landing net that I use an awful lot, and that is the GTN. Now, this is what I choose to use primarily for my floater fishing. I do a lot of surface fishing in the summer. Now, being more budget friendly, I'm not so worried about leaving this set up on the barrow as I walk around the lake, or dragging it across gravel, and just generally using and abusing it. It's actually used on Advanced Angling's Blue Pool and Gold Lake. They supply their customers with these, so you can imagine that they're not looked after as people would look after their own tackle, and yet they're all still going strong. It's got a lovely soft mesh again, with a like a very fine weave where the arms go through to like protect it from piercing where the arms are. The arms are curved at the top. Again, it's a two-piece handle, which is ideal if you're having to land fish from a boat. It's got a really strong spreader block on the top with like a strengthening bar as well. This net retails at £63 for the 42-inch, but it's also available as a 50-inch version for those of you that like to fish abroad for bigger carp, or maybe do a bit of catfish fishing, and that's £70 for the 50-inch version. And lastly, we've got the latest addition to the Gardner range of landing nets, and that's the GTN C, the C standing for compact. To all intents and purposes, it's identical to the GTN net. However, the difference will become apparent. To start with, the handle comes apart in thirds. It's still a two-piece handle, but the top section is telescopic, meaning the handle length is much shorter when it's folded down. You've still got your Japanese shrink at the end of the base section, and you've also got it at the end of the telescopic section, perfect for using from a boat. You've got exactly the same spreader block on the end. The arms come out in the same fashion. What really makes it compact is that the arms are also telescopic, meaning the whole lot folds down to a mere 2.5 feet long, which makes it the perfect net for anyone that likes to leave a bit of tackle in the car for an opportunist angling session, maybe for a couple of hours after work. It will fit nicely under your car seat. It's also ideal for stalking because it fits nicely in your unhooking mat, and it's the perfect net for anyone that likes to keep their kit as compact as possible. Now the GTN C comes in at a penny under £70, £69.99, and that rounds off the whole range of Gardner's GTN landing nets.